got a chance.
One. Check.
As long as we're alive, we got a chance.
Check, check. Short amount of time, and I think I've just about got everything working. So let's do this over on Twitch right now. Oh my, I was not anticipating the craziness that I've gone through over the last 2 hours or so. But I made a promise to everybody the other day. First of all, can you hear me? Okay, gotta get that first of all. Whilst you're doing that, I'm gonna get my chat up because we have just been absolutely going berserk here. Okay, what's going down? Better late than never, absolutely. Time for Friday fun, I'm with you. Looks like we are good. Rich is saying volumes is good. Let me know, because I say this almost every week. But this week I've really pushed the boat out. I've went a bit crazy. We've got a big session coming up today. There's some guitars, legendary guitars in fact, that I want to make sure are working for a future YouTube video. And as promised, I mentioned that we would... Hey, Troll, what's up? You're over on YouTube. Nice to see you, buddy. What's up, Joseph? I mentioned maybe a week ago or 2 weeks ago that I wanted to try some external gear. So I went all out and I was like, okay, let's get a top-down camera, let's get some Strymons, and let's go absolutely nuts. So I think I've got it working, guys, but if something goes wrong, well, I don't know. You guys are gonna just hang in there with me, okay? I'm gonna resize a couple of things and we are gonna pick up an axe and just get on with it, have some fun. What's the worst that can happen? But before we do that, I wanna see what you guys, I wanna hear what you guys have been up to, because I have a fresh cup of tea. I'm gonna grab a guitar, I'm gonna warm my fingers up. You can tell me what you've been up to. Troll just got home, so it's a perfect time. All right, that's good. Oh, he's over on Twitch. Richard is checking out that sweep picking 101. Yeah, that is a new lesson that went up today on School of McRocklin, maybe last night actually. If you've been a little bit afraid of sweep picking and you want to go from the very, very basics to some crazy stuff, I've just released a brand new sweep picking course on School of McRocklin. Whew. Hey man, how's it going? It's going okay. I'm gonna get some notifications up so then I can actually see a little bit more. Right now I can see the chat, which is great. That's the most important thing. But if anything goes down in the stream, I've got to be notified. This is a bit of a random time. We got delayed. So if everybody can do their very best to share this stream out with your friends, grab as many guitar geeks as possible onto here, that would be great. Because things just got a little bit out of control today. Oh, okay. Yeah, seeing patients getting vaccinated and shredding. That sounds like a lethal combination to me. Commando got his Spark. Oh, okay. It seems like a few people are getting the Spark amps recently, so that's cool. What else has been going down? Last week. Okay. Oh, you know what, Richard? You're right. My head has gone absolutely all spinny because last week was sweeping 101. But you are right. This week is tapping 101. So does that make it 202? So that is 2 from very, very basics to very, very advanced courses that's gone up on School of McRocklin. Man, yeah. Well, you just finished my bass lesson. Oh, that's cool. Well, I'm gonna grab a guitar. This is my Delos. You know, this is my bling guitar, guys. You know this by now, right? It did take longer to get the amp than a Kiesel, man. It seems everybody had some like strange things happening with these amps, right? Do let me know, guys, how the audio is. If we are good there, if everything is fine, then awesome, but I will tweak as we go. 3 months, wow. Damn, love this guitar. If you guys haven't seen this guitar, then this is the Delos, my bit of bling. It's actually got a really, really cool roasted neck as well. Let me mute this for a second. I'll show you a little bit of a close-up on this guitar. Super cool. Oh, so pickups, Fishman Fluence, obviously on this guitar. It's a main guitar. Every time I have the option, Fishman Fluence is always going to be on them. So we are rocking the classic in gold to match that trem. Single coil, clunky, 5-way switch. Why do some switches sound louder? Like this one, listen to that. It's like a percussion. Roasted maple neck on this guy. Woo. little bit of flame on the back. You know, nothing too crazy, but it's there. Feels nice in the hand. And we've got the optional battery charger on this guy as well, which is awesome. There we go. Such a bling guitar. I think everybody did go a little bit nuts and get like a super Strat style guitar and just go black and gold. Yeah. Okay, so we're not gonna mess around today, guys. We're gonna geek out. We might even end up restringing the keys off live here today because I don't know if you guys saw my last or second last Instagram post. For the first time in so long, I actually popped a guitar string. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I was just shooting a lesson, and right at the end, I was doing a little bit of hybrid picking, and it just went a bit OTT, I guess. Unbelievable. Hey, what do you guys think of this background versus the other backgrounds that I was using? A little bit different, right? Yeah, right, Commando? It's got that like real little clunky sortness about it. What do you guys think of this background? You like it? Is it a little bit more chilled? The IG, you like the vibe? Nice. That IG post is addictive. Yeah, it's like 4 seconds long. It's just at the limit for Instagram, but it kind of loops and it makes sense, right? As a loop. But yeah, I did sound a bit like a duck. Bill likes it. Do you get Bill or Billy? What do you get, Bill? Now I'm gonna call you Bill. Nice background. Yeah, it's like Shred Club at home. You can chill out. Harlan says it looks good. Okay, cool. Well, love the guitar sign. Yeah, that McRocklin Zeus back there. I'm still tweaking things, still playing around, moving things, you know. Like, you know, I might come over here and go, oh, that lamp, you know, all these picks. You know what it's like. And believe me, well, there's an obscene amount of cables on the other side of all this, which I do need to get in order because, like, I've just cut the room in half right now for some reason. Almost like a real background. That's amazing. That's really good. Right, guys, we are going to get into the geeky stuff very quick today. We are going to geek out. So, first things first, obviously, got a gain sound. No, I don't. Got a gain sound now. And what the idea was like, okay, we all love the Neural DSP plugins. I use them for my cleans. We'll use them for everything. Heavy stuff, lead stuff, all of the good stuff. But what happens if you have a large collection of pedals and not just overdrives? That's the easy bit. Putting pedals on the front end of your signal chain is quite easy. You just plug your guitar like I do right now. I'll turn the precision drive off, for example. I had a Zeus sign, but it went away. It was like a prize or something, and I gave it away. But yeah, matching would be cool, right? So, let me move that around a little bit. It's all clicking. It's all clicking. So for example, precision drive off. The idea. It's very easy to plug an overdrive or something else in the front of your signal chain, but where it gets really difficult is when you put reverbs, delays, choruses, things that you normally want to put in your effects loop into your software signal chain. And I don't know if you saw my Instagram stories like 5 minutes ago. I say 5 minutes, it's probably a little bit longer than that. It's basically me running around with about a half a mile of cable, and it was a bit mad. It was a bit mad, and the reason is basically, if you think about it, you need to have your cables going from your software to your pedals and then back to your pedals. So that's 4, and then it just so happens that I needed to run these cables all the way around the room. But you don't want to put reverbs and delays in front of your distortion. You know, we've all heard it before, and it sounds rubbish. That's the only way we can describe it. Rubbish. Is there any other words that you can use to describe it? Rubbish is fair. That's like mid-game, you know? There's harsher words and there's tamer words. What would you guys describe putting reverbs and delay in front of your game? Crap, right? Exactly. Troll says it sounds like crap. You seem to flip between standard and classical position a lot. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends what I'm about to reach for, you know, sometimes. Overall, I probably prefer the classical position, you know? Trash, yeah. Richard says sound like trash. Yeah. So we are all sticking with the mild term. And by the way, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. UK, we are going to do a McRocklin and Hutch live production recording session right here. And Hutch is going to be in his studio, and we're going to be flipping forwards in an Ableton session, recording parts, and we want your input as well. So if you want something fun to do tomorrow night, then let's do that. But for now, super excited for that. Yeah, it's going to be a blast. We are going to record takes, take your input. So damn, I mean, you could be helping construct the next McRocklin and Hutch track. And speaking of McRocklin Hutch, if you could do us a huge favor and go on Spotify and stream the hell out of our latest track that just came out a few hours ago today, Waiting for the Right Time. It's the track that we've wanted to release for a while. I took my time with the final mixes. Hutch did a great job with the track. It's just got so much melody. All my guitar stuff, I think, is probably the nicest playing that I've played on a track. So we both are super proud of it. And we really would love you to put it on repeat and do us a favor and see if you can get it 1 million streams over the weekend. I mean, 999,000 will do, but 1 million will be great. Holland says, sick track, lots of finger twisting licks. Man, I tell you what, when I recorded that track, I was like, I don't like it. Well, I like the track, but I don't like what I was playing. I was really like up against it. And I was in that mode where it's like, no, I don't like what I'm playing. I'm going to the next track, you know. And once I'm in that mode, it's very difficult for me to return to the track. I'm like, you know, spam the world, get 13 billion Commando. If you can get 13 billion streams by Monday morning, me and you are going to split the pizza that the stream money will be able to afford us. I'm with you. Absolutely, yes, please do. You have it on repeat right now. Thank you so much, buddy. That is amazing, Troll. That room is much cleaner than I imagined. Well, I try, but as you've seen on Instagram, it's all in the eye of the camera, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, I'm going off topic. Getting back on topic, there's two things I want to sort of finish off. One is, and I'll put it in the background, when I go in that zone of like the recordings, like it's not happening, then it's very difficult to return. But when I did return, I came up with something that I think was pretty cool, and it's like a massive tongue twister. I was in a quirky mood, and ended up tracking some stuff that's going to be very difficult to relearn, because I tracked it and I edited it. Edited like 2 or 3 different solos together, and I was like, sounds good, but it's gonna be a right pain to learn. If anybody can learn that solo before I do, I will repost you on Instagram. There we go. There's a challenge right now in addition to the solo competition. There's a tongue twister solo, and if you can play that solo section, not to the fast shreddy bit, but you'll know just the tongue twister section, if you can nail it, post it on Instagram, I will repost it, and you'll win some swag as well. There you go. Ad hoc, on the fly challenge for you guys. So let's get back on topic here. We've got an overhead camera today, so that means you'll get a good look at my tee. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How's that look? How's that look? Look, we've got, you know, some stuff. No, I don't have a tab. No, I don't have a tab. We've got this for later because we're going to do some restraining. This is a little bit of a temporary setup, guys. I know this looks like, you know, terrible. I literally grabbed the zoomer and a couple of stereo things You know, so, you know, forgive the mess for that. I'll introduce myself as well. So hi, I'm still here. So what we're gonna do, we've got a gain sound here. Is it possible to flip the video so you can see from your angle? Oh, now, Richard, that is very good thinking. I guess so. I have no idea. Let me try it. Well, I know we can. The question is, what will happen? Are you ready? What? Do we just mirror it? Oh! So does that look better? Vertical flip. Does that fix the issue? This kind of feels symmetrical to me. How's that? It makes more sense. Nice. Well, that's awesome. What about a little zoom in? How's that? How's that? I meant more top to bottom. So that is a mirror. You want me to rotate it? Oh my goodness. That makes me feel dizzy. Oh, Richard, what are you doing to me? Oh, that feels weird. What? This feels like I'm up, like, I mean, it's like I'm in the Matrix. It's like I'm reaching into something, but it's so weird. Yeah, it's the camera position. Yeah. So what about that? How's that? That's mirrored. How's that? Oh, to get my POV, I mean, I would have to probably put like a headset on with a GoPro. Yeah, I'm not sure though. Should we keep it like this for now? Because in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you Ableton anyway. So, okay. Well, I mean, I can put me over here. How are we looking like now? Will this do? Flip myself around. No, dude. I will not flip myself on camera, young man. Okay. Oh man, am I left-handed? Have I flipped myself? Have I actually done that? What's happened? Have I? I haven't flipped myself, have I? That looks weird. Yeah, the letters look weird. I'm not using Ableton 11 beta, not yet. Hutch is for some stuff, but I really, really like it. Yeah, I don't know. Well, you guys let me know because we'll see what looks best. But for now, anyway, let's just go with this because the point is, what we're going to do is we're going to jump over to Ableton, and then inside of Ableton, I haven't done this yet, guys. I'm dying. I've hooked these cables up and I'm like, I want to hear it. So it's totally dry right now. And then I believe in my guitar rack, I have dropped this external effects rack. So what that is basically it routes the in and out of the audio in and out of my audio interface. So that means now inside of Ableton, we have this wet dry control here. You see that? Down at the bottom right, which is like the external timeline and Big Sky. So that is the digital delay. Okay. This is the digital delay from the timeline. So, I don't know. That sounds, I mean, in the room, it sounds cool. So we could speed it up and stuff. I mean, we can do whatever we like. Put the grid down, put the filter up. Let's put a little bit, and then we can turn on the reverb as well. Oh, that's a big, that's a huge reverb. What do you think? It's interesting. So the reverb and delay there is coming from the Strymon, yeah, not the door. And interestingly, it doesn't seem to be, when I'm doing all these round trips, it feels tight inside of Ableton. Yeah, the delay sounds good. Let's try some more reverb. What amp sim are you running for the dry signal? That is the that is still the Granosphere Neural DSP. And there should be a little thing that's going into the chat that you can check out all of these Neural DSPs. I think they have 14 days, maybe longer, free trial. Try them out for yourself. That's what I recommend. Yeah, the Delos is like, it is like a little bit of a secret shred beast. I kind of like the shred beast. Yeah, I like it. There we go. Let's light that cab up a little bit, eh? Give it some blingy pink. Whoa, give it some pink bling. Light it up. You own the plenty. Oh, nice, yeah. I think that's Hutch's favorite one. He likes that. Yeah, I don't know why that's not working, Andy, if that's not shooting the link in. But it will come up. Appreciate that. I don't know. Maybe we need to add a command for that. Maybe it's right now it's on the auto. Yeah, that is cool. So do I have a top down too? That's like a yeah, a bit of both. You've got the Nolly, the Play, and Cali. Actually, maybe we'll try the Cali with this setup because I really fancy like a kind of like a low gain sort of sound. So I wonder if the Cali is maybe the best option for that. Let's have a. I wish I had bought mine. Man, was there a sale on? Let's try in my guitar rack load the Cali because I feel like that might be a good option for the type of sound. You can see right there I'm using the Granosphere, which is a really cool sounding plugin. I've used that for my main gain for a little while now. I did switch over to Gojira, and then I didn't save my template, and I was like, damn. So let's turn that off. That's just the amp tone by itself. I'll actually turn the precision drive off. Very quiet now that we've turned all the amp stuff off. And what was it called? The Cali, right? Let's load up the Cali. preset just to get us going. Factory. Let's give us a little factory. Chug chug. Do you have a song that you're most proud of? I would say the last song that we released, yeah. Waiting for the Right Time. I love that song. Make that UI even larger. You guys really see what's going on. I want to get like a really kind of like spiky low gain sort of sound, so I'm not sure if it's clean. Well, that, maybe second channel. It's getting there. I wonder if the precision drive. Let me turn the Strymons off. Callie looks like the interior. Yeah, it's nice. I like the UI. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's probably a good preset to try. I think it sounds better without the precision drive. Oh, there we go. That's nice. With the Strymon on. I think that is good. Drop that gate off. So, the granosphere. It's a big reverb. It's a big reverb. If we go to like the this stuff here, this is where I guess the low end in those reverbs is gonna come in handy. That's fun. What is up, buddy? Welcome. So there's one thing that, I mean, I feel Strymon are kind of known for, and that's those big, crazy, clean sounds. So I want to go over to my clean sound, and I want to drop all of the everything. I want to drop everything off inside of the door and just try some of the streaming stuff on the more obscene settings. See how that works out. Hey, new start times. Nearly missed again. Sorry, dude. We are. Well, I got a little bit delayed today. That's what happened. When I say we, it's like 99% myself. It's mostly me talking about me and a million cables. So me is me, we is me and a bunch of cables. So me and a bunch of cables, well, we went a bit crazy today and started bringing in external hardware into this sort of setup. And then everything just went a bit crazy. I was like, okay, I'm gonna restring today because we need to test out the gem, the old school gem, because I'm gonna shoot a YouTube video with that over the weekend. So I was like, okay, might as well do that on the stream as well. Oh yeah. Abby's asking, McGrock, does Neural DSP have clean tones? Yes, they have the most amazing clean tones. Here is my default clean tone. I just love that clean tone. Really cool. Also, I have to do something real quick. Oh, okay. And also, Harlan is messaging me. I'm gonna make sure it's all okay. Harlan, the mod around here, when he messages me, it's for a good reason. He's like, hey, the notifications are too loud. Fix them, otherwise I'll kill you. I was like, okay. Nigel over on Twitch. Welcome to Twitch, Nigel. It was good. Nigel's the guy that always gives me the nicest grief. When I need a bit of grief on my Instagram, Nigel's one of those guys in the best possible way and the nicest way. It gives me that cheeky British grief. And now he's over on Twitch, so that's great. So yeah, what we're gonna do is, well, we're gonna turn off all of the effects inside of the door, and then we're gonna try the Strymon stuff to do the dreamy stuff. How does that sound? How does that sound? Does it sound like am I getting overly excited by this routing thing? Because when, you know, I thought it was gonna be really like awesome because I have like a lot of pedals. Imagine the H9, we stopped bringing the H9, but then, you know, we're gonna build the pedal board together and stuff like that. It's gonna be crazy. This is the concept. A proof of concept. What do you guys think? Are you as excited by chucking pedals in and out of software as I am? Or have I just kind of lost the plot and I should just continue like I was doing everything in software? You guys let me know. Andy Scott's giving me a thumbs up. Also, I wanted to see, can we do the chat overlay? Routing stuff is awesome, Richard says. Yeah. Let's see if we can do a little chat over the top, see how this looks. We might end up changing this chat, but there we go. Let's see. Let's see how that goes for now on Twitch, and let me know, do you prefer chat on screen or not? And if you're watching over on Fishman's Facebook or YouTube page, I can see your comments as well. Do leave, well, don't leave anything, just ask away if you have any questions, and I'll do my best to answer them. Hello everyone. Okay, so I'm gonna switch off all of the stuff inside of the software, okay? We're gonna do that. And then we're gonna try the Strymon to do all the big dreamy stuff. So what we're gonna do. Okay, so I've got this lovely clean sound. Very, very dreamy. I'm gonna go to my guitar rack. was simply gonna scroll along and find that clean channel. Look at all these plugins I have. You know my room's like got a lot of cables. Well, it's the same in my door. A lot of virtual cables. There we go. It's completely dry. I mean, you can tell straight away, that's a great clean sound. I love that clean sound. That is the Corey Wong. Very, very, very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, give me 2 seconds, my guys. Give me 2 seconds here. I'm gonna fix something. Yeah. So, we turned everything off in Ableton, which is great. And now we are going to dreamy everything up inside of the external gear. So let's flip to that. Turn the reverb on. Oh, that's straight away, that's nice. Like that. That's a cool reverb sound. What do you guys think? But obviously you want to go a little bit crazier. So I remember, I mean, I have not fired these up in a while, but I remember the cloud and stuff was really, really like crazy. There we go. Okay. And then you can wet dry change it. This is cloud. That's nice. That a lot. Damn. Okay. Let's make it more bright. Okay. Let's try putting that delay on, but try the ice delay. So we probably want that really slow, right? Oh, that's not a pitch up there. Did you hear that? Ooh, that's what I want more of. Okay. Okay, how do we get that? That sounds like something's cool about that. How does that sound? Do you guys have it in stereo or mono? Yeah. So let's put the reverb on too. Yeah, it's cool. I like that. Nice. So let's kill that delay for a second. Let's try. Shimmer. Who doesn't like a good shimmer? Big, big. Make it big. Oh, okay, so it's like one. So it's like 2 octaves. Very difficult track to play on 10s. Yeah, it's crazy that sound though. I like that. So that is the shimmer. What do you guys think the shimmer? You like the shimmer? I think everybody likes a good shimmer. Yeah, you see there's Nigel griefing me, sloppy. There actually was a couple of bits of sloppy stuff in there. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the settings is high. Yeah, for sure. The settings is way up right now. I mean, you know, we probably wouldn't in the real world crank it up to that level. So for sure, the presets inside of the neural, in terms of like the Cory Wonk shimmer, the Gojira has a shimmer. It's going to be a little bit more dialed back in the presets. We cranked it up a bit here today. More just to test that it actually works, to be honest. I kind of like it. Oh, spring. I don't know. That actually sounds like a decent spring. Yeah, really Fendery. And the reason is on these Fishman Fluids pickups, this is so awesome. Basically, you pull these up, and this humbucker becomes a single coil. I'm going all crazy. Like, you shouldn't sweep with that sound. Why am I sweeping with a clean sound with a spring reverb on in the single coil mode? You should not do that. What am I doing? This is the kind of silly stuff that happens when you start geeking around. This is a Kiesel Delos, not an AZ. Silly Stuff Friday. That's what we need to rename this to. Silly Stuff Friday. Okay. So, any questions about this external stuff? Because this really is proof of concept stuff. It's like, okay, the cables work. I've put far too much length. I'm actually using the big, huge cable trunk that I use for the Dragon Force tour, which is all like molded together. So it's like a group of 40-meter cables, way too long. So over there on the floor, I've got like too much excess cable. Oh, actually, did I fix the screw? No, I just sat it in there. That's a good shout though, Holland. You see, it's that type of attention to detail that I like. I don't know why I'm shouting. I'm sorry I'm shouting. What's up, Simo? What is up? Man, okay. So, is there any questions about external stuff? What the idea is, I'm gonna bring the Boss ES8 into the stream, right? And this is where it gets more complex, because I'm then gonna chuck all of the crazy pedals into the switcher, and then the switcher pedal is gonna go into, obviously, these stereo in and outs. In here, the door, and then you're gonna hear that. So what do you think of that? It sounds crazy. Oh, doing a live rig setup. Now, if I was doing a live rig setup, I would not bring any of this stuff. I would just MacBook Pro, Neural DSP, Shure wireless system, done. Take all this gear away and stick it somewhere in it. I don't know, stick it somewhere else. Crazy enough to work. Yeah. Morning, everybody. Yeah. Yo, morning calls. Morning call. So, yeah, I feel like it's certainly fun, right? And I think it's fun, but also a lot of people, well, I feel anyway that they have a lot of stereo effects in their chain, right? Well, let me rephrase that, sorry. They have a lot of stereo effects or stereo cable effects that they've accumulated, but they are now changing over to software. So, and I'm the same, you know, I've got a H9 over there, amazing stereo effects processor, and I love that thing. And I love maybe these Strymons. I love these Steinberg pedals. It's like, what is he talking about? Is McRocklin on crack again? I love these Strymon pedals. You know, just that spring reverb. I would use that. And now that I've got this like 4 cable thing running in and out of the door, I would record my dry signal, but record the wet signal from the pedal, and then I'd have a nice external reverb that I could blend in. I'd still have that flexibility. So I'm still using the neural tones, amps, but it just gives me more choices for effects. It's something that I've been like wanting to explore today, so I've hacked it together. We might tweak things like obviously the camera angle, McRocklin down. Don't get me started. So we might tweak that camera angle if you feel it's a bit weird. I might have to looks up at the roof. I might have to do something with the roof. Yeah, don't make that a thing. You know, on Discord, now that's going to be the thing. Everybody's going to be saying McRocklin over on Discord. And if you haven't joined our Discord yet, it's absolutely free. Link is down below. Hang out. We are becoming probably the coolest guitar group on Discord, I would say. Very, very cool guys over there. I love it. I'm on Discord all the time. So if you've got any follow-up questions about this and the stream's ended, head over to Discord. Links down there. So, that's one thing that I wanted to do today. The second thing that I wanted to do today is, I've got an old 80s gem. So I might clear the decks a little bit and grab the 80s gem. It's the floral gem. And I just wanted to make sure that the bridge is kind of level-ish. I don't know, I mean, you know, my setup skills is very, very poor probably. But I just want to make sure that it's roughly in tune. So when I shoot a video with it over the weekend, it kind of works. And that's it really. Hello McRocklin, Santiago, what's up over on Facebook? Welcome. Yeah. So before I like throw all this stuff off the desk and probably end the stream because I'm gonna pull out a cable or something ridiculous, is there any questions about using external pedals with software? What would you guys feel like you kind of, you know what it's about? I mean, non-linear. Oh, I don't think I tried that one. Oh, that is nice. I like that reverb. we still got some background music. Okay, Lane, that's a good shout. What controls the line level into your door? That's a good question. For me right now, it's simply in Ableton. In Ableton, in the bottom right, you'll see here, this plugin that I'm turning on and off here. I'm not sure, maybe I can zoom in for you guys on this. Let's see. Zoom! Zoom in! Zoom in. Okay, look at that. So you see right here, it's got gain, and you can see that I've had to attenuate the gain quite a lot because it was clipping everything. So I've just turned that down, but basically it's done inside of Ableton, but then I've turned the returns up. So I guess if I configured it a little bit more, on the hardware, I would actually turn the inputs up and not turn the software up. But that's how you do it. Each door might be slightly different. Great! Lane says, do you track your guitars in Ableton? Yes, I do, and that's why we are very excited by Ableton 11. So, damn it, we can get some proper tracking lanes. Me and Hutch both use Ableton. So yeah, good question. Which Neural DSP plugin is your favorite so far? Ah, man. That's a difficult one. That's like... I mean... Because the clean sound for me has always been a very, very, very difficult plugin to get right, I would say the Corey Wong is up there. It's up there. If I had to choose my Desert Island plugin, you know, on a desert island, are you going to be shredding? Are you going to be sweeping and tapping and going crazy? You're probably not. You probably just want a great clean sound, some shimmery reverbs. Put your feet up, hopefully have a few coconuts. Ah, you see, now that, you see, yeah, you're right. The Plenty plugin is maybe the Desert Island one because it has great cleans, great gains, and low gains. Ah, you caught me. Yeah, that's a difficult one. But if you want those cleans, you want those coconuts, then Corey Wong, very difficult. That's the route you're gonna go down. A Kiesel with a headstock. Wicked looks like my old DC-135. Oh, nice. Graham, you have to join us over on Discord and show us some pictures of this guitar. Show us some pictures. So for now, let's put this guitar away. There's potentially a couple of things that I need to do today, and I don't know if we'll get through all of them. But one is I actually need to restring the HD. Do you guys know the HD? Do you know which guitar I am talking about when I say that? The Ibanez might be a small task, you see. This is the HD. It's got the white Tosin Abasi plugin, sorry, pickups in there. Whew, such a cool guitar. Very cool. It has, what is the ebony? It is the Royal Ebony. You can see I popped a string on it. Royal Ebony fretboard, roasted maple neck. Fishman battery pack on this guy too. You gotta, just, if you have the choice, get that option. Just buy it, you will not regret it. Guitar with Tosins? Yes. Oh, actually, we haven't really done a Tosin, pickup Tosin plugin. Maybe we'll do that on a future Twitch stream. Yeah, dial some sounds in. Well, 1 hour later, over 1 hour later, and the tea is finally finished. Do you guys drink cold tea, or do you have a real problem with that? Okay. So in a little bit, we might put this on the table and restring it in a little bit. I'm not sure, but for now, I'm gonna make some space. I'm gonna get Mr. Floral Ibanez out. This is a guitar that I've had in my arsenal since, oh man, since I was a little kid. First Ibanez I ever got was this guitar. So let me get a few things out of the way. Let's push things back. Make some space for the old lady. Cold coffee. I only drink ultra black coffee. What makes coffee ultra black? Cold sugary tea for the win. What makes it? Cold tea is awful, Mark. It's a Marmite thing, right? Some people just, no, I'm not gonna do it, and some people don't mind it. The Ibanez and Vives videos was yours or Vives? Which video? Because I have a few of guitars that used to feature that Steve used and then he gave to me. Oh, masala chai. Nice, I could do with that. It's like, yeah, the audience is listening. No, that guitar went missing for a while. I don't know if Steve found it or not. It's like, it was like a swirl gem, wasn't it? It was an unusual guitar. No, cold tea equal iced tea. I think it's made slightly different, but I'm not sure. Which clip-on tuners do you use with your headless? Fishman has a clip-on tuner. Oh, I was not aware that they had a clip-on tuner. I mostly use D'Addario clip-on tuners, and so these are these guys. Hello. And you can angle them around. Hello. Yeah. They're nice. They're good. I saw Boss recently launch some new clip-on tuners and some new cables. I like cables. I like good accessories. Never skimp on the accessories. You know, get the real deal. So we might check out some of that stuff in a little bit. Not today, but soon. PJ is asking what's the crack? Well, we've just been playing the Kiesel Delos, checking out some pedals. As you can see right here, we geeked out a little bit, ultra geeky in fact, probably the most geeky that we've been on a stream. And now we're going to grab my old gem Ibanez that I've had since back in the day. I'm going to stick this on the, I don't know where I'm going to stick that. Put that on this light. There you go, hopefully it sits there. New Boss premium cables, exactly, yeah. Oh, okay. Nigel, how is the Peterson tuner? Because I've had good experiences with those tuners. I haven't actually owned a Peterson tuner, but I have used them and really liked them. I did enjoy it. Did you get the clip-on one, Nigel, or the floor one? Which one did you get? Whilst you answer that question, I'm going to shift the Strymon stuff away from the danger zone. I'm not really sure what's going to happen when I lift 3 things on a power supply together. If I start crying or there's a sudden jolt, what I'm going to do, I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to go to the guitar rack and I'm going to turn off that external audio loop. I'm going to unplug them and move them away, because we will at some point come back to that, and it'll be rooted nicely. Okay, here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! The old gem since oh my gosh, I've had this since I was like 8 years old. This guitar's been on tours around the world. It's been on tours with my band when we played with Joe Satriani, gigs all around the UK, TV appearances, the whole deal. It's had some punishment on the road. This neck looks very, very clean for the age, so I'm not sure. I think this is the original neck, but like for the age of the guitar, and a lot of people have put messages on this guitar and wrote things on it. A nickname of mine and the somewhere in this guitar back in the day. Yeah. So just a bad boy gem. Little and large, this is the guy. And you can see right here some hacksaw action. Steve Vai hacked into this guitar. Steve Vai also hacked into the guitar right there. Steve Vai also hacked into the guitar right there, as you can see. I mean, come on, Steve. But Steve did that in, well, he was getting me back, is what he was doing, because I hacked his entire handle out. So he had no handle from his guitars. So let's plug it in. First of all, I haven't plugged it in a while, so let's do that and see how it sounds. I might just reset my guitar rack. Yeah. Oh, that neck feels very moist. Yeah, it feels like it maybe needs some treatment. It feels like cold and wet. Cold and what? Yeah, I used to do that all the time. I don't know why. I think it's because I had a DiMarzio endorsement and I was like, hey Larry, can I have this pickup in this color? And you'd say, why, sure. That feels a little bit better. What compressor are you using, Thomas? I'm using the Bogner Harlow. Love that compressor. I saw it on Tosin's board when I was doing some stuff with Tosin at NAMM. And then I came back, and then over the following months, I literally had a Bogner Harlow, all the Friedman stuff that he had, and a precision drive. And I was, and also that's where the Strymon, I keep calling him Strandberg. That's where the Strymon pedals came from. I was like, if Tosin's got those on his board, well, we're just gonna have to copy Tosin's entire board. So like within 3 months, basically I had like 90% of Tosin's board. I was just sitting at NAMM playing his guitars and chatting and chilling, and I was like, oh, taking notes, because it did sound good. That trem feels pretty okay. Looks like it needs to be coming forward a little bit. Let's try gain sound. Let's go back to my software stuff and get a little bit of reverb delay on there. So flip around a little bit here. Oh, okay, so that feels a bit loose. It's got a little bit of, but I have some spare edge trim, so I don't know if it needs that or not. See, it's got that little give zone right there, where it does nothing. Actually feels a little bit odd because I guess the cut into the body is a little bit different. Yeah, the last four frets are scalloped. Yeah, so if you haven't seen that before, those last four frets are what's called scalloped. I don't know. Can you guys see that or not? Can you get that angle? Is the audience actually listening? Maybes. So I don't really. I mean, maybe I'll try and adjust the trem and just like one of the high E strings is way out and it needs a tune up. So if you guys are cool just to hang and chat and keep me busy, then I'm gonna put this guitar on the desk. Oh, I'm balancing these pedals in the baddest way. It actually doesn't sound like you, bizarre. Yeah, I mean it's a different, vibe. It's a different guitar. It's a different era of guitar, when, as I mentioned on the last stream, when I returned to playing guitar, I knew straight away I wanted something different. And that's where the AZ and the RGs came in, and then the Fishman Fluence pickups, and they played rather a really, really big part of my sound that I have now. High fidelity, clarity, everything that you want in a pickup. So, but these legacy guitars, I mean, I'm kind of done like messing around with them, they have, for me now, like just so much history that I wouldn't want to kind of screw with that. It sounded so you, in my opinion. Oh, there we go. We've got both. We've got both sides of the coin there. I love my original Edge tremolos. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the trems because you see right here, bang. When I play, I often bang my wrist into this. Whereas like this is a newer Ibanez that I played before I stopped playing Kiesel guitars, and this trem I really like. So you can see, obviously, this is the Move. It's an RG, custom wood plate, got the Tosin set, 5-way switch. But this trem right here, low profile, it's really, really good for not banging your wrist. Very, very springy. Wow, 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 look at that, wow. Yeah, it's a great guitar, really good. But then interestingly, that was the guitar that also had me like in a bit of a, there's something not right with it, I felt like it was just a bit big. I have RGs going back to 99 and I keep coming back to them over and over. I mean, it's like an RG is an amazing guitar, right? It's like a very, very cool guitar. So nothing, like if you have an RG and you like it, you wouldn't really need to move on, Joey, so nice to catch Thomas live again. Sorry, Joey, I know the time, like just today was just chaos, I wanted to do this pedal, I wanted to do this overhead thing and blah, 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 So, yeah, so it's a little bit of an unusual time, I guess, that it ended up being, but it is good to be on here, man. Okay, so shall we zoom? Which one shall we zoom? Not that one. Okay, how is that kind of like it kind of looks weird flipped to me when it's mirrored like that, as opposed to like that. It kind of looks a bit weird. What do you guys think? Does it look weird to you guys or not? What should I try? What should I try if I love my OG Edge, but I'm also... I mean, try a Kiesel and the Kiesel hip shot trends, you know, they're very, very good. Is it okay, like, I like it not flipped, so it's like this? Better, there, okay, okay, cool. I mean, I just want to, like, get some tools out. We've got a trem in there. I actually have a spare Polytune. Hello, I've got different tuners. I thought I lost this, everybody needs one of these. You like it like that? Cool, that's awesome. Cool. If you have any questions about, you know, this guitar or any other guitars, then do fire away. I know it probably looks a bit of a wreck with all the stuff all over the desk, but we'll work it out, guys. We'll work it out. Try to get a little bit more in there for you guys. Can you have a shot? Absolutely. If you were here right now, you could have a shot. Of course you could. Of course you could. So we already got those all loosened off. Oh, not that one. Oh my gosh, somebody over tightened that. Oh, either that or it's been tightened for too long. Let's see, is the middle ones? Oh man, these guys haven't been untightened in some time. Oh, it feels like the back of a 99-year-old granddad cracking for the first time. Did I miss the? No, the. Oh, dude, cotton chips. That's a good shout. We have to do the universe at some point. Oh my goodness, these feel like they need oiled or something. They feel so tight. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll just do what we can. No, they're real flowers. Dude, Harlan, do you not know the story? Harlan, do you not actually know the story of the curtains? They are actually curtains from Steve Vai's house, and he liked the design, and they end up going into the production model. Oh, they hydro dipped. Man, you need the history, Harlan. Does the scalp? Yeah, I think it does. I feel like it maybe does help. I'm not like a super fan of scallop guitars in general, but I feel like it does something. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta get with this the history, Harlan. So typical thing you can see right there. This is just like all the way sharp. It's got no more play, so we need to fix that up. Yeah, we gotta do that. We gotta do that. We'll bring out the legendary Universe guitar on stream once we get settled into a new routine, because we are still changing things, you know, and especially this new stream angle, you know, it's like, it's just, I've been moving a lot of stuff around, which got us off to a bit of a late start today. Do I chat with Steve Vai these days? On and off, yeah. You know, I send him the occasional text, and he emails back when I email him, and sometimes he emails me links of YouTube videos. So yeah, we communicate, I'd say. Not like you guys on Discord, where like, you know, we are there hanging out and chatting all the time. I'm kind of tempted if I should. Yeah, over the weekend, guys, what I might do, I'm gonna get this in tune for now. I'm gonna take all the strings off, and I'm going to clean this neck down, restring it. Imagine if Steve joined the Discord. Yeah. He probably would if I sent him an invite. Okay, that's pretty in tune. Yeah. So, I think that's all we want to do for now. Oh, and check that trem level. Check the trem. It's sunken back a little bit, so what that means is I kind of want to pull the tension up a little bit. So, I want to kind of let some of that tension go. Now, as soon as I let some of that tension go, I know what's going to happen, and I don't know if I want to get into that right now. You know, when you start playing with the tension of the bridge, then you're going to have to start retuning it. We'll get it rough, like in tune, and we'll do the fine tuning stuff, and then it might get me through the YouTube video shoot. So I want to do a series. I get a lot of questions about my older guitars, so I thought it'd be fun, especially now in this slightly more chilled setup, that we can go through some of my historic guitars. You know, not guitars that I play currently actively, but you know, my older guitars, because there's a lot of cool guitars there, and do a video for YouTube on each one, and a little bit about the history, the story about how I came to own it or acquire it or be gifted it, some of the specs of the guitars, some fun stories, all of that kind of stuff. What do you guys think of that? Yeah. Let me grab that cable. Yeah, it'll be fun. Chili is here. Hey, Chili. We've been geeking out tonight hard, Chili. Yeah, it'll be good. If you are, guitar talk is cool, especially to dump. Yeah. Super Blonde, that is actually a great question over on Fishman's YouTube channel, to debunk myths about headless guitars, because I feel a lot of people just look at the guitars and are instantly put off, but they don't really understand the benefits. So that is a great shout. I'll go through my historic Ibanez's and work our way up to those Kiesel headless, and we will debunk them, Super Blonde. That's a good shout. So I'm gonna do a quick tune-up with this guy. Now we've got a little bit more play on those tuners. We're in a much better spot. Much better. These strings are very old, they feel very, very kind of sticky, so I'm definitely gonna restring this over the weekend before that video. It feels so different to sort of pick on versus the guitars that I play now. So I want to go 1 2 3 1 2 3. Tuning ain't too bad. Tuning is not too bad. I mean, bear in mind these strings are hella old. That isn't too bad at all. Sounds brutal. Yeah. If you were to put Fishman Fluence in this guitar, which ones would you choose and why? Super Blonde, that's a great question, and I would actually love to hear this guitar with Fishman Fluence. I would go with the classics. I feel they would be the best suited sound to this guitar because they have that nice balance of detail, clarity, not too high output, and they just kind of sound to me like the best possible passive pickups that I would, come to design. Really, really great sound. I love the classics. And that's the set that I have in a couple of guitars in my Red Ibanez. In fact, the classics was the very first set that really made me go, wow, I want to play, full-time Fishman Fluence. It's this guitar here. This is the RG6, and this is the classics. This pickup is not, actually it's wired HSH, so it's a bit of an unusual one because a lot of my newer guitars, they just use HH, but this one is HSH. It's wired with a 5-way super switch, but this one must be like a different design switch because it's definitely not as clunky as some of the other ones that I have. But yeah, this is a really, really cool guitar. But this was the first guitar that, I actually put Fishman Fluence in, and I went, oh, there isn't no going back now. That was it. It was game over for every other pickup in one day. Yeah. So if I had the choice, I would put the classics in this guitar. That's a stunner. It's a lovely looking red. I mean, yeah, I like that. I like that guitar a lot. It's really cool. This playing inspires me to sell. See, is it Smolin? How do I say your name? I've seen your name and I don't want to mispronounce it. But no, don't do that. Don't sell your guitars. Put the purple Fishman's pickup. Oh. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this? Oh my gosh! Like these purple pickups in this guitar. What do you think? I mean, I probably wouldn't do it, but like, what do you think? Would you do that? Would you put the purple Fishman Fluence custom McRocklin edition into the old baby gem? I don't know if I would have the heart, that old guitar is probably like, living out its final days. This guitar, however, is definitely not living out its final days. This is a really, really cool guitar. Let me show you this guitar up close. Woo! The Hyperdrive. It's got my custom McRocklin Fishman Fluence pickups in there. More on those very, very, very soon. I know you guys have been hammering me and I'm really, really sorry. I will get more details and make them available as soon as possible. And also got the battery pack in there. As I mentioned, great option to have. Neck through. Very, very, very cool. Oh, straight away, it's got that little bit more feistiness about it, hasn't it? It's got some bite, it's fighting back. We couldn't do this with the old gem. We couldn't do that. I mean, it just wouldn't be feisty. That is like, instantly I'm like, hairs are standing up. It's instant. So that's what I'm talking about, Fishman Fluence. Darker. I don't know if it's darker. It's just everything is clarity. Yeah, this guitar is wild. It's really, really, really cool. It's the Hyperdrive. Kiesel Hyperdrive. Whoa. Pinky though. Very pink. I don't think you can get more pink. I don't know if on the stream, because we've got some slight coloring going on, it makes it probably look a little bit less pink. But believe me, in real life, this is as pink gets. It's very pink. Did I mention it's pink? So, old string smell on your fingers. Not too bad, but I gotta check my fingers out, make sure that old gem hasn't contaminated my fingers. Fiber optics in the fretboard with pink LEDs, Super Blonde says. Yeah, it's not a fun smell, is it? You know? Luckily, that's probably 10-year-old plus, if not longer, those strings. So, I know, it's like, why am I keep smelling it? I know, right? But you know, you gotta make sure. You gotta make sure. Confirm the stink. So, what say us restring a Kiesel headless live on the stream? Was not expecting it to do a Kiesel headless restring on the stream today, but I like that HD, and I popped a string, and damn it, we need to make it right. That pink would really glow with blue lights. Yeah. Yeah, it's a habit, you know, you just gotta do it. You've just gotta do it. Are Thomas Fluen's pickups gonna be Mabel to the 7 string? Thank you, Nigel. Good to see you here, man. I don't know about 7 string, but if there's a lot of demand, then surely it would make sense, right? You're very interested in the Kiesel restring. Okay, I mean, I feel pretty chilled and confident that we can restring a guitar. And probably what I'll do is I'll do a little bit. I don't want to go past 8 p.m. UK on the Fishman channel, and probably not too longer on my own channel, just in case you guys have got more interesting things to be doing. But for now, I'll grab the Kiesel HD. I'm going to clean my hands as well, and we'll restring. I'll show you a couple of things that I like to do as I restring headless guitars, because if you have a headless guitar and you're not quite sure and you haven't restrung it yet, the first couple of times I did it, I burned through strings like crazy. I thought the things at the top were self-cutting. I was tightening it so hard, the strings were just going boom, boom. I was like, whoa, bloody hell. Self-cutting? No, they are not. But I've got some tips. We'll restring it live on the stream. So let me get rid of Monsieur Pinky guitar, put it somewhere else. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. We'll stand it up over here. I'm gonna quickly wash my hands. Whilst I'm washing my hands, guys, I'm gonna turn up the song, give it a little listen. And I will be back in about 35 seconds. Check out the song, back in a moment, and we will restring a headless guitar.
As long as we're alive, we've got a chance.
Check, check. check. You guys hear me now? Using the Shure SLXD wireless system. An amazing system, but even an amazing system like that still has a switch that I sometimes forget to switch on. Alright, what I was saying was, do you want to see guitar big or me big? But I already assume you want to see the guitar big, because this is a guitar restring. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do on this guitar is, the fretboard is in pretty good shape, you know, it doesn't get crazy use, okay? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to stick a trem bar in it so we can move it around a little bit. This is really, really easy. Turn that music down. Yak, what's up? So we've got a trem bar, I'm going to pop that in there. And we're going to put my little rubber, or as the US guys will say, a razor. Stick that under the bridge. Now this string is already popped off, so we are good to, let's just see if we can move that along a little bit, right? Because you want to see the headstock. You want to see some headstock. Can you see the headstock there? Now do you want to see it like this, like that, this, maybe like that. Okay, camera angle's a little bit weird, I know, but hopefully it's okay. So for now, we're going to unloosen this one. Wow, that was a little bit tight. I'm not surprised that one popped. This might be the original strings from Kiesel. Okay. And this will probably, actually, will it be the original strings from Kiesel? I don't know. That would make it like a year old. Not sure about that. So I'll pop that string on the floor. Later, we will recycle it. You mean neck stock? Neck stock? Huh? It's a headless guitar. So we've got some D'Addario no, we're using XTs. Okay, NYXLs are out today. We're going to use XTs. Thanks for the follow. Oh my gosh, this is just me opening the strings in the worst possible way. There we go. They even give you a little area to rip it on, and I still managed to mess that up. You should see me trying to hang a mirror. Terrible. So we'll put this one on the floor, later to be recycled. Now you guys should have memorized this by now. Your colors. Oh, thank you very much for the subscription, 7th String. Appreciate that. Don't forget to sync your Discord and your Twitch up. Now, I never thought about this because, like, normally I don't restring on a busy streaming, and then on the other side of this is like, well, it's a MacBook Pro, it's a Ableton Push, it's a lot of screens, so I never really thought about that. But whilst we are getting our strings out, which is the thinnest string in a D'Addario pack of strings? Which string is the thinnest? Here's a little pop quiz. What color is the thinnest? Oh, you guys on Google it. Green, Harlan. This is two times tonight that you've gold. No, come on, you can't just. There we go. Chili's got it. A man with experience. Audio to the eyeballs. Yes. Pink. No. But yeah, Chili, you got it. Silver. That is right. So the first thing I'm gonna do. Let me go back. Not the Mac. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put it through the headstock up here. And what we're going to do then is kind of just gauge the length out. Okay, I like to have a little spare Allen key like this, just simply so I can put it through the balls. Now, I normally like to be a little bit higher so I can see down into the string area. So I'm going to unravel that, push that in, and then we're going to kind of just... Oh, I can see the original ball is still in there where it's snapped, so we obviously want to get that out. Okay, that is mighty fine. It's really snapped and wedged itself in there. So okay. This might require some tweezers or something, because when I've snapped it way into the tremolo system. That was an epic snap then, it seems. There's nothing to even like grip. Well, it's off to the guitar tech, yeah. Flip, yes, Harlan, when in doubt, flip it. I'm gonna take that string off because knowing me, I'll send this string somewhere absolutely crazy. So use the force. Am I using the force correctly? I'm not sure. Maybe I need my little smaller one. Oh, you see, Harlan, use gravity. We have got it. A little ball end, yeah. Harlan, you might have guessed 3 things wrong about the packet, about the gauge strings color, but you had a good shout about using the gravity. There we go. All right, back on track, guys. Back on track. Yeah, it can be flipped super blonde, super easy. Right, okay, we got to do this in good time. We got no time to hang around here, okay? Okay, so let's not mess around here, okay? Let's get down to business. So, the string's going in. And we're going to basically get it in the little ding, ding, ding. I don't know if that's the official area. I feel like we should be playing some Nova 9 right now. That's what I want to really hear. But unfortunately, this Ableton set doesn't have it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it tight and I'm going to kink it at the top. Okay? So I've kind of got it in there. It's like in there enough. And then I've got it kinked at the top. And then I'm going to take my clipping tool. I think this is a D'Addario clipping tool. And then I'm going to cut the top. Okay? And then that point, I've got the string committed in length. It's not bolted in, it's not stuck in there, but I'm gonna pull this back a little bit at the top just so I can feel that there's no jaggies in there, and I'm gonna tighten it up. Not too tight that we're gonna cut it, but tight enough that's gonna clamp. And then we are gonna pop it in its little hole down there and begin tighten it up. And then it just pulls the saddle back. And then that is it. You'll hear it. Now, if for some reason you thought, it's a bit, you've been a bit scared on the length and you want to make it shorter, then you could unscrew it. And what you'd do is basically you'd unscrew it all the way down, okay? Because this can happen, especially the first couple of times you do it, you might have your strings a bit too long, and then you undo the top to take the string out. And right there, I've lost a little bit of the thing, but that's okay. And then basically what you do is you go, okay, it's a bit long, I'm gonna trim a little bit off. Now be careful here, because if you trim too much off, then you are absolutely knackered. There is no going back. Your string will be too short. So that's something to be kind of careful of. I don't think I've restrung this guitar before. I think this is maybe the strings that Kiesel shipped it with. Maybe Elixir's, which would explain why it actually broke. No dig intended, but I've never snapped many D'Addario strings. What do you guys think? Do you think it was the original strings? Has anybody seen me restring this guitar on Instagram before? Okay. Yeah, that's it. I basically want a nice smooth finish at the top. It would be so much quicker just to have jaggies at the top. A little bit of string sticking out, but you could put somebody's eye out with that, you know? It's just not good. So, we've taken some length off. We're gonna put them back in there, and you can see right there, that's gonna be much tighter. We're not gonna have as much bolt sticking outside of this side. I'm gonna have to fly. Do you guys always do that thing when you tighten for the first time and you kind of come back? So we're gonna quickly go to the next string, B string, rattle off that, pull the trem forward. Can you guys see, like the angle? Is there anything I could do to improve this? Gotta get me one of those, yeah, they're very, very good. So I'm gonna take this one off. We're gonna go with the second string now. Pull that out, tie it up, restring it. So we shall move on to the next string. This time we're going to try and get the right length straight away. Pop him through. Got my little Allen key. We're going to pop him through there. I like to make sure that my tuning pegs are nicely unwound. You know, there's like a nice amount of give in them. They're like pushed all the way forward. This time I'm gonna pull that string nicely down. I'm gonna create a bit of a dent in it, okay? Because when we cut it, it actually comes back a centimeter or so, right? So this time I'm gonna kind of go for it a little bit more and just kind of cut that, return it back, and then tighten it up. Okay, let's see how we're looking on the length. So it's not too bad. We could go a little bit shorter. You didn't get any notifications, Cooper. That sucks. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you gotta do that thing, right, Richard? Waiting for it to take your face off. Always, I don't know why, I think we're always gonna do that. So we're gonna go to the G string. Take that G string out. What guitar do you guys have? I know we've got lots of different guitars in the chat, but we've seen some Fishman action over here on the Fishman Facebook and YouTube page. What guitars have you got? I'm in, but I don't have it on. Oh, Joey, yes. Yeah, you got the Strandberg, right? Fender Strat? Steinberger with Fishman Fluence waiting to be installed. Super blonde. Super blonde. You've got to show us that over on Discord. That is very cool. An ESP 301. What is the 301 shape? What is that? Les Paul Prophecy with Fluence. Ooh. Oh, Nigel, I think I might have seen your guitar. Les Paul Prophecy with Fishman Fluence. That just screams something, doesn't it? It's nice. Kiesel Zeus, baby. Oh, Andy, I know you've got an awesome Zeus. I love your Zeus, the sparkly one. Beautiful, beautiful guitar. My wife saw that guitar and she's like, damn, can you not get one like that from Kiesel? I was like, Jeff, I need another one. My wife wants a sparkly one. I love the sparkle finish though. Very, very cool. How did you get that guitar, Andy? Was it one of the run ones? How did you get that guitar? Was it SP? Okay, the ASP301 is the Viper SG model. Okay. Lee T Pick, Ibanez S61. What shape is an S61? I feel like this is a lot of extra string. If I go right now with this much extra string, it's gonna be really, it's gonna suck. So immediately, you see I'm probably being a little bit more like conservative with the string length. You can just get rid of that a little bit. Maybe it's even a tad more. Very careful when you cut an extra string length away though, guys. Because if you cut too much off, you're absolutely in big trouble. You don't want to cut too much. And I'm going to cut 3 times, so I should be very careful around now. But, you know, I want this guitar to be in good shape. It's a cool guitar. So I'm right on that limit there. I probably have cut a little bit too much off. Where's that black one going? The little, it's hiding under there. Oh my goodness, the guitar chat is blowing up. What we got going on over there? Focusing very hard here, guys. Focusing. I'm focusing because I have cut this string very short in my endeavors to make it a very tight, snug finish, but it might be worth it. It might be worth it. And sometimes you'll get the occasional one that is a little bit of a pain. You just gotta. Okay. So guys, I don't want to take too much time up on the Fishman channel. You know, we're streaming on the Fishman Facebook and YouTube page right now. And then probably as other guys about to get ready, I'm gonna hang around on my Twitch channel for a bit and finish this guitar off, get it in shape, tune it all up and get it ready to absolutely blaze again. But yeah, we've been streaming on Fishman's channels for like 2 hours. So if you want to continue watching, just come over, head over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/McRocklin. And likewise, if you're watching on my channel, do take a second to go subscribe to the Fishman YouTube and like their. Actually, likes are gone on Facebook pages now. You just gotta follow them on there. Troll, I'm going to be hanging around on this one until this guitar's done. So if you want to come hang out with me over on my channel, then be all good. Head over here, twitch.tv/McRocklin. And guys, thanks very much for watching over on the YouTube and Facebook pages. And I will see you on the next stream very soon. I think we're going to do some triple play stuff. You might have seen in the background, there's a little red flashing dot right over here. Can you see that? It's a little flashing dot. That is the transmitter, or the receiver, sorry, for my triple play. And very soon we're gonna do some triple play streaming. Make an electronic beat, get some pads and stuff going over it. So we'll do that very soon. But for now, you guys have an awesome weekend. I've been Thomas McRocklin, and I will see you next time. I will be continued streaming for a little bit longer on my Twitch channel. So if you wanna see how this thing ends up, then head over there, and I will see you very soon. You guys take it easy. Goodbye.